Hey there! Thank you for watching my new video. Today I've got a new Tunisian stitch for you, and it's a Tunisian aligned cross stitch. You can see they are on top of each other, and I hope you can see that the crosses over here means the cross stitch. So this is the front and this is the back, and I'm going to show you how you can crochet this stitch. So I've got some yarn and I've got a Tunisian hook of 6 millimeters, and first we're going to make a slip knot, and for this stitch you need an even numbers of chains. So I'm going to make a small swatch, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. I'm gonna make 10 single chains. And now for the forward pass we're gonna make well, the basics of Tunisian stitches. So I'm gonna skip that first stitch. In the next one I'm gonna draw up a loop and leave it on the hook, and in every next stitch I'm gonna draw up a loop and leave it on the hook. So draw up loops until you are at the end of your chain row. So for the backward pass we're gonna yarn over and pull through the first loop, and now yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. So yarn over, pull through 2, 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 until you have 1 loop on your hook left. Like this. So it's gonna look like this now. So that loop on your hook is the side of your crochet work. So these 2 loops here is what this loop on your hook is. So this is what you're gonna skip. Now you have 2 vertical bars next to each other. We're gonna skip that first, and in the next one I'm gonna draw up a loop and leave it on the hook. Now we go back to that first vertical bar we skipped, and we're gonna draw up a loop in that vertical bar like this. So you can see, maybe you can see it, we get a little bit of a cross over here. So we need to constantly have 2 vertical bars next to each other. So skip that first one, and in the next we're gonna draw up a loop and then go back to the vertical bar we just skipped and draw up a loop in that stitch 2. So for the next 2 vertical bars, skip that first, and in the next we're gonna draw up a loop. Let's go back to that first vertical bar you just skipped over here and draw up a loop. So you can see I have 2 vertical bars left before we have the side. So skip that first one, and the next one draw up a loop and draw up a loop in that stitch you just skipped. So in that vertical bar draw up a loop. Now at the end turn your work a bit, and you can see here the 2 loops you need to put your hook into, so you get nice straight edges. Let's drop a loop in that edge over here. Now yarn over, pull through the first loop on your hook, and now yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and do this until you have just 1 loop on your hook left. Like this. Now you can see you already have groups of 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2 vertical bars, so it will be easier to see where you need to put your hook in. So the loop on your hook is basically the side of your work, so leave this very first 2 loops over here. Now you have 2 vertical bars, so skip that first, and in the second gonna draw up a loop, and I'll go over to that first one you skipped over here, and then draw up a loop over there. So you're working in groups of 2, so you've got 2 here, so in the left one you need to draw up a loop, and I'll go back to the right one and draw up a loop over there. So the next 2 vertical bars, skip that first, and in the second draw up a loop, go back to that first you skipped and draw up a loop over there. And you can see I'm working with my fingers a bit to push the vertical bars a little bit up front so I can put my hook through it easily. Skip this one, and the next one draw up a loop, go back to the skipped stitch and draw up a loop in that vertical bar. And I'm at the end, so I'm pulling a little bit towards me, so I'm gonna show, so the 2 loops are showing over here where I put my hook into, and then draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first loop, and now yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, etc. until you have 1 loop on your hook left, and then you are already at the beginning of your row. So I'm going to show you one more time. You can see they are nicely aligned. And these very first 2 loops over here, the side, just leave them. And then you can see the next 2 vertical bars. So skip that first, and in the next draw up a loop. And go back to that first loop stitch you just skipped and draw up a loop over there. So the next 2 vertical bars, skip it first, and in the second draw up a loop, go back to the first you skipped and draw up a loop. So the next 2 vertical bars, in the second one draw up a loop, go back to the first one and draw up a loop. Next 2 vertical bars, in the second one draw up a loop, and now go back to that first one and draw up a loop. And I'm at the end, so I'm going to turn my work a bit so I see the sides. I hope you can see it. Here are the 2 loops over here where I need to put my hook in and draw up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, until you are having 1 loop left on your hook. Like this. And that is how you crochet the Tunisian aligned cross stitch. Maybe you can see the pattern better with this color than it was on the white swatch, but maybe you can see how it looks. It's a nice pattern, it's quite thick, so it's nice for a scarf or a cardigan or maybe a sweater or maybe a pillow cover. So I'm curious if you are gonna make something with this stitch, so leave a comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you get a message when I upload a new video. And I'm curious if you like the Tunisian stitches and if you want some more patterns with it. So feel free to tell me what you think of it. For now, I just wish you happy crocheting and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.